mynews.studio.
In rural India, Indigenous women are creating something called dream maps. The question is, can these artistic tools actually change the future of land and climate in their communities?
Today's date is 2025-11/01. Let's get into this. Across India, Adivasi women are leading efforts in climate adaptation and land protection. What is a dream map exactly? How does it work day to day?
A dream map is really a kind of visual plan. Indigenous women draw out their villages, but as they would like to see them, restored, balanced with nature. The maps show resources that are missing or under threat, like forests that have shrunk or streams that have dried up. They also include details from surveys and collective memory. Sometimes these maps reveal that shared lands have decreased by a quarter in just one generation.
So these maps aren't just pictures, they're backed by real information? How do local officials actually react when they see them?
Right. They're definitely more than drawings. The women combine the visual maps with data, then submit them to local government. These aren't just symbolic gestures. They're formal requests for things like restoration funds or new projects. In some districts, the authorities have actually started reforestation or fixed water systems based on these proposals.
Interesting. Does this change how women are seen in the community? Do people treat them differently now?
Yes, it does have an impact. Making and presenting these dream maps has brought women into leadership roles, especially during talks with officials. It's raised their profile, and in some villages, women are leading advocacy efforts for the first time. The process also gives local governments clear, community-made plans, which are often more practical than those handed down from higher up.
Are these dream maps starting to shape larger policy, like national plans for climate adaptation?
Not at the national level yet, but locally they're influencing policy conversations. Other communities are noticing and starting to use the same approach, so there's a chance we'll see it spread further.
Let's turn to land rights for a moment. What kinds of obstacles do Indigenous women face when they try to claim land under the Forest Rights Act?
There are quite a few challenges. Traditional norms often mean women aren't listed as landowners. Then there's the bureaucracy. The paperwork and legal steps can be overwhelming, especially without guidance. Sometimes there's pushback from local officials or even family members.
And how do they deal with all these hurdles?
Support networks make a big difference. Organizations like the All India Union of Forest Working People help women take collective action. Some women train as paralegals to help others with documents, applications, and presenting claims. Legal education campaigns are also important. These steps have increased the number of successful land claims, though progress isn't the same everywhere.
Are there examples where this approach has worked well?
Yes, villages with active paralegal groups have seen more land claims approved. It's a slow process, but it's starting to change both official procedures and local attitudes.
But climate resilience goes beyond land rights. How do things like kitchen gardens or solar-powered irrigation fit into all this?
Kitchen gardens, often run by women, provide a steady supply of different kinds of food all year. That helps with nutrition, especially for those most at risk. Solar-powered irrigation makes water more reliable and cheaper, so farmers aren't just waiting for rain or using expensive diesel pumps. This means better harvests and sometimes extra produce to sell.
So these solutions help both the environment and the local economy?
That's right. Solar energy also supports small businesses and lets children study after dark. By blending traditional skills with new technology, these women are building more secure and sustainable livelihoods.
What lessons can others take from this?
Indigenous women in India are showing that when communities lead their own land management, it can be both effective and empowering. Their blend of local knowledge and practical tools could inspire other regions dealing with similar issues.
As climate challenges increase, these community-based strategies might be adapted or scaled up in other places.
Yes, their work is a clear example of how caring for the environment and pursuing justice for people can happen at the same time.
Today we talked about Indigenous women in India how they're using dream maps, alliances, and sustainable farming to drive change in land use and climate adaptation.
Their experiences remind us that when local people take the lead, their ideas can reach far beyond their own communities.
Thanks for joining us. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. Try it for free.